Hi friends, in this video tutorial we are going to discuss about arrays. What are arrays? Let's take one example. Let's assume we need to store name of 5 fruit. So how can we achieve this? We can achieve this by declaring 5 fruit name. Fruit 1 is equal to apple. So in this way we can declare 5 fruit name, and if required we can print any fruit name. Let's print the name of third fruit. So how we are going to print? Fruit 3. Okay, let's check the output. Run this program. See, it is printing jackfruit. Okay, so this is one way, but the most efficient solution to store names of a fruit is arrays. What is an array? An array is a collection of data. Okay, either we can store string data, either we can store integer data, or we can also store float data. Let's see with string data. Now the question is, how do we define an array? For this, first we need to mention the data type followed with square bracket, then a variable name fruits, then new string. Okay, so here fruits is a string array type variable. Okay, now it is showing a red mark, which means it contains some error. So let's place the mouse cursor over it and it will show the error. It says parse error, array creation must have array size or array initializer. Whenever we declare a string array variable or any kind of array variable, we need to mention the size of these fruits. So how many fruit names we want to define inside this fruit variable? 5. So we have to mention 5. Okay, now the error message will disappear. Remember, whenever you declare an array in a C# program, you have to mention the size of the array, how many data values you want to store in this array. Okay, in this example we are going to store 5 fruit names. That's why I have mentioned 5. It is mandatory, otherwise it will raise an error. Okay, now we have declared a string type array with a variable name fruits. Now let's store fruit names inside this array. How we are going to achieve this? We are going to achieve this by mentioning index number and a value. In general number counting, the number counting begins from 1 and then 2, 3, 4. But in programming language, in array, the index number starts from 0. So the first number will come 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Okay, so the first fruit name we can store this way, fruits, and we'll pass an index number, and the index number would be 0. 0 is equal to a fruit name, and that is apple. Okay, so we have declared, we have assigned the value of fruits array with index number 0 is equal to apple. Okay, fruits 1 is equal to banana. Okay, jackfruit. Okay, now friends, if I declare fruits 5, it will raise one error. Let me show you what is that error. Let's just any fruit. Okay, now let's save this and let's go to Unity engine. Let's play this and see here one error is raised. It is saying index out of range exception, array index is out of range. Why it is saying? Because we have declared the size of this array, fruits array, is 5, and we are trying to store 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We cannot store inside this fruits array 6 values. We can store only 5 values. So we need to remove this. Okay. So keep this in mind. Whenever you declare one array variable, you have declared array size. So you cannot store more than this array size. Okay. You cannot store values more than this array size. We can store only 5 values, and the first index of this value of this array is 0. It begins from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now someone asked to print the name of third fruit. So how can we achieve this? Debug.log fruits square bracket. Now shall we pass 3? If we pass 3, what will it print? Let's save this and run this program. It is printing guava. But here guava is fourth fruit. This is not third fruit. It should print grape. As I mentioned, the index of array begins from 0. That is why we need to keep in mind, if someone has asked us to print the third value of this fruit, then we need to pass here 2. Okay, because it begins from 0. First fruit, second fruit, and third fruit. So we need to pass 3. So we need to pass 2. Let's save this and run this. See, it printed grape. Okay, so in this way we can declare an array value. What is an array? An array is a collection of data. Okay, can an array contain different kind of data type? For example, integer data and string data? No, an array cannot contain any kind of data type. Okay, a string array can contain only string data. An integer array can contain only integer data. A float array can contain float data. So can we store 5 numbers in an array? Yes, we can. How can we achieve this? First, the keyword will come. For integer, the keyword is int, followed with square bracket, then a variable name, numList, okay, is equal to new int. Here we declared we need to pass the size of this array. Let's declare a 5 array. Now the numList 0 would be let's assume 5. Okay, numList okay. Now someone asked me to print the 5th number, so I am going to pass debug.log numList. So what would be the number I should pass here? That is 4. Okay, because in array the index number begins from 0. Now save this and run this. 25. Okay, the output is showing 25. Okay, so it means when we declare an array or when we want to use an array, we must know how many data values we need to store inside this array. For example, in a meeting there will be 5 guests, so I can easily maintain 5 guests. But suppose there is a fair going on in this city and I got a job to maintain all the visitors name list. In that scenario, can I use array? No, I cannot use array because I don't know how many visitors are going to reach there. It could be 100, it could be 500, it could be 1000, right? So in that scenario, how am I going to maintain the visitors name list? We are going to discuss this topic in next video tutorial. I am going to see you in next video. Thank you, friends.